Hello, my virtual friends. My name is Catherine, also known as Miss Blue, and welcome to Breaker Breaker. This is a fun-looking, oh god, shoot 'em up. We have to control our flying, flailing airplane as best we can and shoot down all the things I can see for the Ludum Dare 33, I believe. And as you can already tell, I am pretty terrible at it, but when the hell have I ever let that stop me before, as I'm sure you all know. Right, so basically we have to either shoot with space or left, and we can use R to hold or click to repair our engine and boost so we don't just, you know, fall off the edge of the world and explode, as you can see. And our aim is to get as high as possible while dodging all the things. Which is going to be rather difficult because you can't just, like, keep using the mouse constantly or else you'll run out and you'll overheat your engine, which is not good, and then bad things will happen. Oh god, and you'll probably flail yourself into the middle of the universe, like I almost did. So I was holding right, thinking it was shoot, when it's totally not, as you all know. I'm trying to, like, work my mind in between, like, oh, is spacebar working for me more, or is it actually a left click that's doing better? But considering what's going on now, we might be doing well, was literally what I was about to say, but no. Never ever try and jinx yourselves with these things, my good lads, because death shall immediately befall you, video game or otherwise, but whatever, let's try again. Okay, yeah, I think spacebar's okay. I can just focus on like aiming my actual shots with the mouse and actually moving around the lovely environment. I do like the explosion effect. Those are super duper well done, so props to you, good developer. I believe this is his first jam game that he's made, so well done on your part. This is actually really neat. I was a bit confused with the controls initially because I was like, oh god, how is this gonna work exactly? But whoa, get back to the middle there, me. We ain't going soaring just yet. We ain't going soaring just yet to anywhere nice. It's more soaring into death. That's where we're going, and shall always probably go by the looks of it. But never mind. Restart. Let's go. Right. Let's try now with actually just on the mouse. Shoot our way madly up and down, and that's it. Oh, there. Is that repairing? I don't know. I'm trying. Hold on. Hold it. Click. Oh, okay, you know. Okay, so click to repair and hold to actually boost you places. Okay. Or does that only happen when it's dead? Hang on. Try. Okay, alright. Only when it flashes, that's when you can repair it. Okay, game. I got you. I slightly got you. Don't mind the lacking health. Don't mind that at all. It's all good. Don't worry about it. I'm fine. Famous last words. Anyway. Right, okay. For some reason, I feel like spacebar worked for me slightly more. I don't know why, because I lasted, well, I lasted a lot longer, so there might be a correlation in there somewhere, but either that or where are we going? Oh, I got caught. I was gonna say I Betamaxed myself, but that's not quite right. He actually had competent flying skills for one thing. Oh god, I got stuck. Same thing again. Damn it. We do not want that here, game. Oh, we also want to spin madly out of control if you'd like. I say that to the game, but I'm more meaning, like, you know, me, the one who's in control here. You're not playing a flying game when you're not in control. This isn't like some sort of meta game where the game just has a go at you for playing it. You know how they do. Those games are so numerous that I happen to not be able to think of one at all while I'm being flung around the Cogwheel space grounds, obviously. Never mind. Anyways, how the hell are you all doing? Hope you're doing well. A lot more well than this poor pilot is, because I think he's about to explode any minute. Yesterday, I had to firstly go into class and watch everyone else's films. They're finally all, well, not all finished, but at least finished enough to actually get graded at the very least, which was fun. A lot of people had really cool films, and I only say that I'm so hesitant in fact to talk about it because, well, not hesitant, you know what I mean. I can gush about everybody else's films all day, every day, but the one I was a part of, oh boy, how I wish to forget it at this rate, because it's not that the film is bad, it's just the fact that my contribution was the worst thing of the entire day, because as some of you might realize, sound is imperative to a good film. Everyone knows this. Like, the ideal way of sound is that it's so good you don't notice how good it is, because obviously if you were to notice how good sound is, then you're obviously looking too hard for it. But aside from that, I had to make it so well that I actually did it so badly that the dialogue was insanely quiet. Now, per previously and all the other like editing sessions I was a part of, it sounded fine. It was actually really okay, but then like it was shown to the class and it was so quiet. I had my head between my knees by the end of it. I was just so distraught over it, because I have been like freaking out about doing that role since the very beginning, because I'm not a fan of doing sound, because as I've probably mentioned before, you bugger the entire movie, because it's hard to conjure up good sound when it's too quiet or poorly recorded or even not there at all. But that luckily never happened. At least we have sound, full stop. I mean, it's never happened so badly where I record it and it's just silence, so that was fine at the very least. But oh boy, man, it was just like, and then we had to like talk about the thing afterwards. Like the tutor asked us like, oh, what did you learn and what do you think you did well and things like that. And obviously after the film was presented, she immediately said to us, okay, we need to talk about the sound first thing. And I was just in such a bitter pit of shame at that point, in that I was like that pretty much when she said, like, looked to us all who stood up at that point, all different crew members, looking for their own responsible for the sound fiasco that it was. And oh boy, was that not fun to go through. Like, Jesus. Only because it's just like, because she said like at one point, oh, it's so heartbreaking because that movie was like really good and the sound really let it down. I'm like, oh god. Because like, and they kept saying to me like, oh, it's not your fault, it's not your fault. There's like things with the software and whatnot can sometimes bugger the sound and make it really quiet for no odd reason, which is fine. Like, they can say that to me all they want, but it's still like, all I heard like when the tutor was talking about it was like, oh, it's so heartbreaking that the sound recordist failed to do her job and make the film and like record the sound basically. Because like, it's not like I was recording in like super hard conditions at any point. Well, there was one day where it was like insanely windy and it was horrible and I hated it, but aside from that, I could still do things properly. I thought I did things properly, but apparently maybe I just had the headphone volume up too high and that might have screwed us over a little bit. But I don't know, man. It's just, it's so disappointing because I was really confident and I went into that day like really jovial and being like, oh yeah, we're gonna watch some really cool films, it's gonna be great and all that. But then suddenly, oh no, I failed my most basic role pretty much. And I worry for my grade now, which has been happening a lot recently, so not fun times ahead on that front. But still, I got to like watch everyone else and like, I'm not like really torn up about it or anything like that. It's more just a case of like being there in front of the whole class trying to explain why you couldn't do your job correctly in third year of all times, while everyone else's sound was occasionally it was a bit scratchy and whatnot here and there, but trying to explain it while your dialogue amongst everyone else's was insanely quiet, so people could not even hear what the characters were talking about. So, not a fun time, but still, I'm over it now, and I declared to everyone like who I talked to, I'm never doing sound again. There's nothing I will ever do again because I'm not ruining anyone else's project, and I just don't enjoy doing it anymore because I only really have been doing it because there's actually no other roles to be taken at that point. Because sound, albeit as important as it is only taken by people when they have literally nothing else to be done. Like, there's too many camera people, there's too many editors, there's too many wannabe directors, and that's it. So you have to do sound because it's all you can do left, or risk just not doing anything for the entire year. So you have to get graded on something, so that's all it is. But never mind. Day before that though, the assessment for studio production. Yay, what a fun time that was. It actually went really well. There was like one sort of mini debate midway through, like just changing up whether we wanted like a drum set in the background of the interviews that we had to film or a guitar. And the director and the gallery team were all like, oh no, we need a guitar, a little better. And the rest was sort of like, but continuity, a through line of the set design and whatnot. But never mind. It's over, it's done with. I never have to work with most of those people ever again, so it's okay. I am happy at this point because, ugh, I don't want to bitch, but I shall not. I've done it plenty in real life at this rate, so I shan't subject the rest of you to that as well. So let us just let that subject die and leave it to be at this point. We're going to have a fun time bitching about it in a couple weeks when all of us, like me and my mates, go out to dinner. We're gonna have a real fun time doing it then. Apparently, like one of the people joked that, oh, we should just bring a list of all the people we hate and then just bitch about them from there. So that will be a glorious time for us all in the future. But for now, 3 more things left to write, then I'm done with uni for this year. So huzzah and hooray. I'm not freaking out at all. No, siree. But it doesn't matter for now. We are playing a game. And I did see about 2 or 3 turns ago, I got just over halfway, maybe even close to like 60% up on the altitude. So I might be able to make it in this episode. So yay on that front. Huzzah and hooray. But this game is fun. I can definitely tell you that much. Maybe, like, I'm thinking that if I just sort of linger around the bottom for a wee while, I should be fine. Just like make sure I clear a path for us like this. I should be fine as long as I don't fall below the bottom line and get killed. I should be a-okay. This does seem to be a pretty fruitful technique here, lads. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I won't get any points. That's one thing. That's not what we want in this thing. We want to survive. That's what we want, my good lads. We want survival. Who needs high score, sweet points, or otherwise when you can win a game? Simple as that. I'm sure I'm not quite alone on that front, unless my health is just going down because I'm not doing shit, or things are hitting me from below and I just don't see it because I'm concentrating up on top. Maybe, who knows? Oh dear. Maybe it's because I'm touching the bottom. I don't know, actually. Well, I will never find out now, but well, I can obviously find out, but okay, that technique works. I'm using it. I'll stay a bit. Okay, yeah, it's because I'm touching the ground. Okay, right. We'll stay a bit. Not here. Ah, I keep forgetting to click certain buttons. Ah, shit. Hold on. Oh, right. I needed to restart there anyways. Doesn't matter. I don't mind. Right. Let's stay in the middle then. I'll hold space and tap the right mouse button because that's what I keep forgetting to do. I somehow switch the controls in my mind, so then therefore space is the one where you keep yourself afloat and the right mouse button is not. Because that's how logic works in my mind. But I suppose I'm like sort of confusing this game with the other of its ilk where you use like spacebar to like sort of tap you up. Kind of like Flappy Bird, I suppose. Something like that. I don't know. Doesn't matter. We're not going to lose as much health this time because I'm actually going to be competent and concentrate on the game rather than rambling about my university life. As I'm sure you're all highly interested to find out about. Oh boy. It's interesting though, because whenever like I talk about those kind of things, I sort of think back to other YouTubers I watch. Like, I will sometimes watch. Ah, shit. Ow. Hold on. Yee. Wait. I was going so well. Damn it. No. Fuck's sake. Like, I watch people like Mark and Jack, and I'm wondering, like, okay, what do they like do? What makes their videos like so really entertaining and whatnot? And you watch them, it's like they're just talking about the game and occasional like silliness here and there, like stupid voices or little anecdotes here and there. And I'm sort of sitting here like, am I doing that right as well? Because there are occasions where developers get back to me and they're like, oh, I laughed a lot. And I'm like, oh, did you? Yay. I didn't realize I was funny. Because obviously it's rather difficult to be that way. I mean, I've joked about it before how in real life I'm quite, to be a bit more like, oh yes, I'm quite like this, but I'm kind of witty sometimes, I suppose. Like, being able to like make up a joke or just say something anecdotal about stuff, I can do that quite well. But whenever it's kind of like this, when I'm on my own and like, or with a small group of people, I can be fine with that. But as I quickly learned weeks and weeks ago, I can't do improv in front of other people. That doesn't work. Despite my confidence in the subject. Doesn't work like that, but oh no, it's always nice to get like compliments back saying that you are actually funny or good at this, because I remember my first hate comment, the guy was just like, oh, stop smiling, fucker. And I'm like, that is like amazing, because obviously first hate comment ever. I was like, yay, I didn't think I would ever get one, because back when I first like tried this out, I expected it to be like, you know how in all those like adverts and things like that for bullying, it's always like, the moment you start something, instant hate. Everyone loathes you for trying something new and being creative, and it's all awful and things like that. That was literally my first hate comment of about a good about year and a half, maybe 9 months or something like that. I don't remember how long ago it was, but certainly within the realm of, I've been doing this for quite a while now. I've got a decent amount of people saying, hey, you're cool at this, or I like what you do and things like that. And suddenly there's this one random hate comment. I was like, wow, okay then, awesome, I have one now. I made it, Mom, I've got it. I've finally done good at this thing. But I don't know, what was the point I was making about it? Oh yeah, it is what it is. It was funny, that's all, I guess. That's what we're gonna leave it as for now. But back to concentrating on this game and actually making it without dying slightly. Yes, that thing we were trying to do, you know, play the game. I get real close, my lads. I get real damn close. But oh my god, look at this nonsense on show here. Okay. You want to play like that game? I'll play it like that game. Give me one merry moment. I will actually go into full-on concentration mode, and we will make this and get it good. Ah, damn it! Come on. No, come on, so close. It's always nice taking a full-on concentration mode, because then you can listen to the lovely music in the background that's always drowned out by my talking, so yay on that front. No! Ah, damn it. Oh well. Right, I've been playing this for like another 5 odd minutes after I left you lot, and apparently I'm getting progressively worse the more I concentrate, so we'll have to leave a good 75% complete to get to the top of the altitude bar over there. I'm gonna hopefully judge it as so there you go. I'm bad at video games. I'm sure you've already told that, or you told that. You knew that already. You knew what you were getting in for, so oh well. I imagine that was all, but there it goes. That's the utopia we missed out on. Just nothing on screen. Isn't it glorious, lads? Bask in its beauty. But we will never be able to do it. So the fleeting glances of Utopia aside at the very end of a lovely little indie game, let us end that there. Thank you all so very kindly for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I hope to see you in the next one. See you later.